2022. Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully your holidays were great. But we are here today, and we're going to be doing a live opening. Got a bunch of little things that we're going to be opening today. One of the major things we're going to be opening up is this Fusion Strike booster box. This isn't going to be able to fit fully in frame, but I've got one of the Costco exclusive 3-packs with the Pokeballs and the Eevee lunchbox. I've also got some celebrations that I might want to open as well. But above anything else, hopefully you guys enjoy the live stream. And if you do, please do not forget to drop a like down below. Show your support for the channel. If you haven't already, do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more great TCG, Let's Play, and other random videos. And also, one major thing that I have to say in the beginning of these streams, if you are only coming here for code cards, if you are not here to actually support the content, and all I see in the chat is, you know, can you give out codes? Can you give out codes? I'm not going to give them out. Okay? Like, I'm just going to make that clear right now. I want you guys to enjoy the content. Every once in a while, I might throw out a code here and there. But I'm not going to make this all about me just giving out codes, because that means you don't enjoy the content. So please do not ask. I will give them out periodically. But yeah, just leave it at that. All right. Now that I've got that all out of the way, we're going to be opening up the Fusion Strike booster box first. The major chase cards, of course, out of this are going to be the alt arts. The major one being the Espeon VMAX alt art, the Gengar and Mew VMAX alt arts. And, I mean, there's a couple other smaller alt arts as well. I've had luck recently with some smaller booster packs that I've opened. Actually, a lot of luck. What can I say? Let me just organize these in a way that you can see. From past openings that I've had, I've opened not one, but 2 Sandaconda V alt arts. I've opened the Greedent V alt art, the Celebi V alt art, the Mew V full art, and the Rainbow Mew VMAX. Completely separate, I actually had an Evolving Skies booster box that I was going to open, but I decided to open off camera, and I happened to pull the Umbreon V alt art. But we're going to be opening this up. Hopefully, we get an alt art that we didn't already get. Hopefully, we can get some great pulls. Hopefully, you all enjoy the opening, because that's the main goal. We want everybody to enjoy it, because it's entertainment. You're supposed to enjoy it. All right. Without further ado, very first booster pack here. Make sure I got my little trash bag over here. Oops. Actually, lower myself down a little bit. We don't like energy cards, because energy cards don't do anything. All right, so we start off with an Eevee, a Shinx, Shelmet, a Drillbur, Bunnelby, Cross Switcher, Croconaw, Excadrill. Our reverse is a Wigglytuff, which is an uncommon, and our rare is a Pylosand, non-holo rare. Get that first pack jitters out. It's okay. They all can't be hitters. Go ahead and give you that one. Enjoy the code. All right, we got a Plusle. Actually, try and organize the cards. Munna, Meowth, Meryl, Helioptile, Trevenant, Adventures Discovery, Schoolgirl, Excadrill Reverse, and a Corviknight. Non-holo rare. I actually do like that Pokemon. I've never played through Sword and Shield, but it's got a really nice design. All right, next up, we got a Quillfish, Dynamo, Galarian Meowth, Gossifleur, Panpour, Gravlock, Diggersby, Sydney, Simisear Reverse, which is just an uncommon, and a Dragapult Holo. Our first hit is a Holo. I do love Dragapult's design, though. I will admit that. It's very cool. All right. Next pack. We are 4 packs in, roughly. I don't know if that's texture I'm feeling. But we got a Carvana, Clamperl, Morpeko, Skarmory, Shelmet, Charjabug, Judge, Excadrill. Got a Virizion Reverse, which is a rare. And, okay. So our first hit here is a Greedent VMAX Rainbow. Very nice. I do love me a Greedent. Greedent is very cool. We'll admit that. Our first Ultra Pull is a Rainbow Rare. Very nice. Could barely feel the texture on it, which is why I was like, ooh. Now, if we can only get that legendary error box where it's nothing but like alt arts and other stuff like that. I mean, it's a dream. It's never happened, though, so I can just keep dreaming. Phalanx, Morpeko, Smeargle, Dunsparce, Dancer, Pangoro, Simipour Reverse, and an Araquanid, non-holo rare. All right, trucking along. Trucking along, we got a Jinx who looks like their lips are chapped. What can I say? Mantine, oopsie, Grubbin, Rotom, Smeargle, a Cook, Morgream, Magcargo, Morpeko Reverse, Huntail, non-holo rare. Not bad. The Clamperl line of Huntail and Gorbis, I've had some success playing when I played a lot of Pokemon like VGC and stuff. A lot of people sleep on it for some reason. I don't know why. We got a Klefki, Monkey, Sheep, Pancham. I couldn't say Panda Bear for some reason. Galarian Darumaka, Shauna, Victini, oopsie, Electrike. Got a Fusion Strike Energy Reverse and a Butterfree Hollow. One of my personal favorite Pokemon. Love me some Butterfree. Butterfree. Our second hollow pull. It's a beautiful Butterfree. She's a beautiful butterfly. You know what? I didn't even have my light on. Wow. Hopefully now you guys can see a little bit better. Yeah, well, you know, there you go. I have a second code. I'll get used to that because I will start keeping some of these codes aside for myself. Got a Mawile. We got a Makuhita, Panpour, oopsie, Sewaddle, Skarmory, Graveler, Musharna, Heatmore, a Battle VIP Pass Reverse, and a Zeraora, non-holo rare. Don't know anything about Zeraora. All I know is when it got released in Sun and Moon, I believe it was. Or when it was, I think it was in Sun and Moon. It was like dummy overpowered from what people have told me. A lot of these cards like damaged already, which is weird. Mankey, Krogunk, Pansear, Goomy, Sizzlipede, Fusion Strike Energy, Elisa Sparkle, Dreadnought, Skarmory Reverse, and a Greedent V to go along with our Greedent VMAX. Isn't that adorable? So we get the V Max Rainbow and the regular V. Interesting. Let me just organize this a little bit over here. Gotta try and keep the playing field a little organized. Alright, so far we've hit 2 hollows and 2 Vs. One being a V Max. That code in the back feels horrible. I mean, it's a white code, but I mean, that's just bad quality control. Go ahead and have that one. That's horrible. I mean, since we know it's a white code. Snom reverse and an Absol, not hollow. That's just bad. I mean, luckily it wasn't like one of the actual cards itself, but like still, come on. Quality control here, people. Got Drillbur, Shinx, Baneri, Basculin, Grubbin, Cram-O-Matic. I don't think I've ever seen this one. You can use this card only if you discard another item from your hand. Flip a coin if heads. Search your deck for a card. Interesting. I just like the design. Oh god, the designs are actually really funny to me. I don't know why. Eldegoss, Galarian Berserker, Sharpedo Reverse, Blissey non-hollow rare. If you are just tuning in, this isn't the only thing that we're going to be opening. We're going to be opening a little bit of Celebrations and a Costco exclusive Eevee Pokeball tin combo thingy. And yes, I do give out a little bit of the codes, but I'm not going to be giving out all the codes. I do keep some of them for myself. Ooh, that's glossy. That was stuck. Panpour, Eevee, Sizzlipede, Stuffle, Sandygast, Lopunny, Marshtomp, Cross Receiver, Vulpix Reverse, and a Bolton V. My little puppy dog. Also, if you are just tuning in, don't forget to drop a like down below. It is greatly appreciated if you do. Bolton V. 3rd Ultra Pulse so far. These packs just open like butter. Go and have it. Enjoy. All right, we got Clobbopus, Tynamo, Zorua, Shelder, with a Caterpie right behind it. Sliggoo, Heliolisk, Dunsparce, Frostmoth Reverse, which is actually just an uncommon, and Virizion, non-hollow rare. All right. Now, as it isn't guaranteed to get an alt art, I would love to see one pulled. That, I'm sorry. I mean, that's the reverse and one of the commons, but Jesus. Like that, I'm sorry, but like you can't see it from that side, but if you look at it from here, that's just bad quality control. I mean, Cloyster reverse. Or Cloyster non-hollow, but damn. Get your shit right, Pokemon Company. Like, you started doing better with the promos. For those of you that don't know, if you're new to the Pokemon game, promo cards used to be just, you know, locked into place in the boxes with these little plastic, what looks to be like clips. And then you'd have to try and fish it out without the promo getting bent. Although, from most of the eyes, the promo itself was already destroyed before you even had a chance to take it out of the packaging. So they've gotten, like I said, they've gotten better when it comes to, you know, actually getting the promos better. But for the love of God, like quality control, Deoxys Hollow, quality control on the actual booster packs itself, Hoofa, that's bad. Like, I don't know how much different, you know, cards are being cut and packaged here than in comparison to like Japan, but Japan's got it right. You see a lot more PSA 10s coming out of Japan than you do out of English packs. Now, that's not to say that all English packs are bad, because a few cards that had, or a few sets that had, you know, their first or second print runs were really good. Like I remember when, I believe it was Evolutions. When Evolutions came out, like I believe their first print run was really bad, but their second print run was just like on point. And not a lot of people know that. So like when you got a second print wave of Evolutions, your full arts, your holos, your EXs, your full art supporters were all like super, super crisp. Like you had like no, you know, screwed up corners. You had like, ooh, we got some texture. I believe we got some texture. Not gonna lie. Oh, we definitely do. But yeah, like you had like second print runs, they seem to get it right. But sometimes if they're rushing a set, or if they like, if there's just not good quality control, it's just like don't print it if it's gonna look bad. We got a Phantom Reverse. It looks like a full art supporter. We got the Schoolgirl full art. All right. So we got a full art supporter. We've got a VMAX Rainbow Rare and 2 Vs so far. And this is our last pack for the right-hand side of the box. I believe we've gotten 4 holos. I don't remember if we've gotten 4 holos or not. Enjoy the code. We'll do a little halftime show, and we'll just take a look at everything in just a minute. Wooloo, Pancham, Togedemaru, Primeape, Zarude, Panpour Reverse, Claydol. How's Claydol rare in this day and age? But I do believe it is only 3 holos, actually. Dragapult, Butterfree, and Deoxys, which is not a bad lineup. And then it is, yep. So it's the Schoolgirl supporter that we just pulled, Bolton V, Greedent V, and Greedent VMAX. Not bad. We should still see at least one, I want to say 1 to 3 more ultra rares and maybe 3 more holo rares out of 18 packs. Because if these next 18 packs have absolutely nothing in them, I don't know. I'm going to kind of call a little bit of bullshit on that. But, I mean, either way, like, it's still, you know, the cards that we're pulling aren't bad by any stretch. I mean, Greedent, yeah, isn't exactly that one card where you're like, oh my god, I want to pull a Greedent. I mean, on the other hand, there are some, that's a rare, cool. And Luxray. I know somebody that wants that Luxray. Yeah, Greedent isn't exactly the first one. I mean, obviously, if it was the alternate art, people would, you know, would flock after that, because the alternate arts are, like, I thought that was a great idea as, like, a card design. Like, you give a card a little bit of an extra background, a little bit of an extra story. And I'll go over one of those in just a second. But we got a little bit of gloss here, my friends. We got a Gooms, Arcuda, Snubble, the Dude, Zoroark, Simipour, Metapod, Elisa Sparkle, and Appleton V. I don't believe Appleton actually has a alt art in this one, which isn't a bad thing. It's not, I mean, it is kind of a staple of the newer games, but I mean, look at it. It's an apple pie. So this is what I mean by, like, the alt arts. I mean, so you saw Greedent. Where's Greedent? Here's the Greedent V. And then here's the Greedent V alt art. You're giving it a little bit of extra by just, you know, giving it a little bit of an extra, like, backstory. I think that's great. It kind of has the same ties to it, holding the fruits here with the fruits and like the other stuff there. I think it's a great tie-in. So I think alt arts were definitely a huge W to be included. Most others may not think the same, but those people can go suck an egg. I mean, I love all ultras. I love back in the old days when you would just get holo rare. I actually miss those days because there's so much being put in. It kind of messes one up. Zoroark Reverse, Arcanine. I definitely messed that one up. Yeah, no, I miss the old days with just holo rares being like the quote-unquote ultra of a set. Nowadays, it's like, you know, if you don't get an ultra in a booster box, which is super rare, first of all, because most of the time you're going to get at least, you know, I think the average is 4 to 6 ultras in a booster box. Nowadays, like I've seen 8 ultras in a booster box. It's really up in the air on how many you'll actually get. Grimmsnarl Reverse, rare, and a Feraligatr. Yeah, I remember being in, I believe it was middle school when, I'm going to date myself date my age right now. I remember back in middle school when the initial Pokemon base set came out. And it was like the biggest craze because obviously if you've played Red or Blue, which a lot of us did in middle school, and a lot of us got in trouble for having our Game Boys. Like when the trading card game came out, it was always that one Charizard card that everybody wanted. If you open up a pack and you got yourself like if you got a non-holo rare, it wasn't a bad thing. But if you got one of those supporter rares, you were made fun of. Oh man, I remember so many people being made fun of for opening up a base set pack. And of course, back in the day, it was around the same price. It was like $3, $4, $3.99, I believe. And if you open up and you got a supporter rare, you were made fun of. If you happen to get a non-holo rare, like a Pidgeotto or something like that, or I believe Dragonair? Dragonair was another non-holo rare from that set. Then you were kind of, like, you weren't made fun of that much, but you still weren't seen in favor of, you know, too many people. As we get another non-holo rare, let me just fix the stack over here. I remember the very, very first holo I ever pulled out of a base set was a Gyarados holo. Like, I was so happy to pull it, like, because, you know, I didn't want to be one of those kids that got made fun of for not pulling, you know, a holo rare of any kind. Or if I pulled a supporter, I didn't want to show anybody because I didn't want to be made fun of. And I remember there was a few of my friends who opened up, like somehow they got their hands on a lot of Pokemon cards to the point where they had, I think, six Charizards, which was an obscene amount to have, but would never trade one, like no matter what it was. Like I remember I tried trading him, you know, a Blastoise or a Venusaur or a Holo Mewtwo, and the dude wouldn't bite, which made me sad because I only wanted one Charizard. I didn't want to have like a full page of them. Nowadays, that's like the norm with everybody else. You'll if you don't have a full page of Charizards, you're not deemed cool. Well, I don't have a full page of Charizards. I don't collect Charizard. I collect a lot of other random Pokemon. Bugcatcher, Pansear, Electrode. I collect random Pokemon. I collect my favorites. I collect, you know, Pidgeots, Regirocks, Butterfrees. I collect those. I don't go for, you know, the Charizards and stuff like that. He wasn't my favorite Pokemon. He hasn't been my favorite Pokemon, and he won't be my favorite Pokemon anytime soon. So, if Charizard's your favorite, then, hey, more power to you. But, you know, he wasn't mine. What can I say? I'm getting completely off topic. But you know what? That's how live streams are supposed to be. You got to keep yourself entertained. You got to keep the people entertained. And if the people aren't entertained, they don't stay and watch as we get a Steelix Hollow. Steelix Hollow. I believe that's our 5th Hollow. Let me just get rid of the booster box now because you're just kind of in the way. I'll give you another story of my adventures with Pokemon cards. And this will definitely date, you know, my age, if it hasn't already. Back when me and my sister went on a trip to go visit family in Wisconsin, where I'm originally from, and we have a little bit more texture here, ladies and gentlemen. We went to one of their local malls over in Milwaukee, and we went to a card shop that was in there. And up until that point, I had never pulled any of the base or any of the 3 starters in hollow form. And when we went inside this card shop, let me hold that story really quick. Looks like another full art supporter. It is Sydney. Sydney full art supporter. It's 2 full art supporters. We may not get an alt art in this box. But you know what? Hey, Sydney nonetheless. We went into this card shop, and in their case, they had a hollow Blastoise. And Blastoise, Squirtle, was my starter choice all the time. I never, you know, I was never, again, a Charmander, Charizard, Venusaur. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but that was never my starter of choice. I always liked playing with Squirtle. So I saw the Blastoise hollow in the case, and again, putting how long ago this was and what my age was, that hollow Charizard Greninja was $10. $10 for a hollow Blastoise. Now this couldn't have been more than, I want to say, maybe 2 years after the trading card game came out. So it had to be around 2001, maybe. I think that's when I found it, when I went on vacation. But yeah, hollow Blastoise was $10. The hollow Charizard, I think, was $50, which even back then was a really good price. Because you try and get a base set Charizard now, you're paying probably $300 for it. And why? Because inflation. Supply and demand. It's what people are trying to sell it for. And most of the time, people will get their money for it. Am I against it? Not necessarily. Do I have any resentment towards people that sell it for that price? Absolutely not. You got to do what you got to do. And you're going to follow the trend of whatever the capital is or whatever it's selling for. You're not going to try and conform and, you know, try and give everybody a great deal for it. Now, is that to say that you don't necessarily want to, that you don't want to try and, you know, make as much money off of it? Of course you want to make as much money for it. But if you're going to sell, you know, a Charizard that has wear, and by wear, I mean, like, the backing has whiting. There's, you know, some chips in the corners and stuff like that. If you're still trying to sell that for a mint condition price of, like, $400 or $500, get out of here. Like, this Blastoise that I got right here, you can clearly see the giant gash that's right there. You can see that there's scratching on the hollow pattern. As I put it in the light right there. You can see all the scratches right there. You can see in the back, you know, there's a lot of wear, a lot of edge wear. I won this on eBay for $30. There's still more people out there that are trying to get, for that exact same card, they're trying to get around $150 to $200. Like, no, you're not going to get that much for it. Like, except the fact that your card has horrible damage on it, and just let the people have it for a deal. Like, don't hold on to your childhood that much. I mean, if you were going to hold on to your childhood, you wouldn't sell the cards in the first place. But if you're doing it because you have no choice, you have to, like, you know, sell to, you know, survive and stuff like that, I understand. I've been there. I've done it. I've sold my base set cards. The cards that you see over here in the background are cards that I've repurchased myself, not from the same people that I sold my cards to, but to replace the ones from my collection. Because, you know, I want the cards from my childhood back eventually. Now, will I ever see myself getting, you know, a Holo Charizard again? Probably not. Those things are way too expensive. Unless I somehow find a great deal for it, and I find myself getting, you know, a Charizard for like $50 now, but it may look like it's in that condition, which is fine. I'm not necessarily looking for it to be in pristine condition. I just want one to be back in my collection. But yeah, that's kind of a little backstory of, you know, my years in the trading card game. Like, I fell off after a while. I'm not gonna lie. Like, after a while, you know, I stopped collecting. Fun fact, I actually started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! At one point. Me and my buddy would make decks. We would battle each other. We would have a good old time. I believe it wasn't until, was it Black and White base set? I was already working at Target at the time, and Black and White base set had came out, and I had saw the cards, and I was like, you know what? I miss collecting Pokemon cards. And, you know, I started buying packs after that, and, you know, subsequently, I was hooked. Which may not be the best thing in the world, because you look at me now, you know, when did Black and White come out? I actually don't remember when it came out. Ooh. That's a good one. I'll give you guys the last code out of the last pack. Okay. Just going to put that right there for a second. You can have that last code. All right, we got a Meryl, Helioptile, Wooloo, Gossifleur, Mudkip with a Sandygast in the back, Dancer, Pangoro, Graplocked, Swaddle Reverse, and a Virizion. And our last pack from this booster box, we got a Darumaka, a Sizzlipede, Stuffle, Sandygast, there's the Sandygast from the beach, Plusle, Farewell Bell, Lopunny with a Hariyama, and a Veltall Reverse Holo Rare. And our final card, which is an Ultra, is a Mew V. So we did get at least a Mew out of this. We didn't get to any of the Gengars, which is kind of surprising. And no alternate art, again, which is fine. Like, we're not necessarily in it just for the alt arts. Would they be nice? Absolutely. All right, so well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holos. All different. I've had some booster boxes that were all the exact same holo, which was, or not all the exact same, but I got like a duplicate holo, which was super weird. And for ultras, let me just organize them by rarity. Looks like we ended up with 7 ultras. 7 ultras? Yeah, 7 ultras. We got ourselves a Greedent V, a Bolton V, Appleton V, Mew V, and Greninja V. Oh no, 8. See, they crept up on us. We had 2 supporters with a Sydney and a Squirrel Girl full art supporter. And our bigger pull, or the biggest pull, which was a Greedent VMAX Rainbow. So a total of 8 total ultras. We had 5 regular Vs, 2 full art supporters, and a Rainbow Rare. Normally, this is where we would do our sign-off and ask you guys to have a nice day and take it easy. But we are not done. We are not done by any stretch of the imagination, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be opening up next, and I'm going to have to do this off camera, the Walmart, the Costco exclusive 2 Pokeball and Lunchbox tin with some Eevee promos. And I will show you those promos in just a minute. This was given to me as a gift by my girlfriend. Don't know if she's watching or not, but if she is, if she isn't, the message still goes out to her. Thank you so much. I love you, and thank you for supporting me as always. Ugh. But like I said, this is the Costco exclusive that they had. And I believe these might be the D21 Pokeballs. So we might actually have some Cosmic Eclipse in here, which would be nice, because there's some Cosmic Eclipse cards I would love to pull. Good thing it's trash night. So these are the Cosmic Foil Eevees. Two of them are actually all three of them are promos. Sword and Shield promo 127, 95, and 118 respectively. Very nice cards. And yeah, these are D21s. So very nice. Now, what do we get in here? We get 5 Pokemon TCG booster packs, 3 foil cards featuring Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, a coin, sticker sheet, mini portfolio, and stuff like that. We're going to keep that off camera for now. We're actually going to go through the Pokeballs first. I may or may not open up the lunchbox. I might actually keep that sealed for now. I haven't fully decided yet. But let's attempt. There we go. Attempt to get into the first Pokeball. We're going to make the same attempt getting into the second Pokeball. Well, that one worked out a lot more easily. What the hell? What the hell? Awesome. And now, pop open the Luxury Ball. I know this opens from the bottom. Aha! It does have Cosmic Eclipse. So we got Cosmic Eclipse, Vivid Voltage, and Rebel Clash. And an Entei coin. Don't remember the Entei coins, really. But that one's nice. Put that over in the collection. And now the Great Ball. Which again, same exact 3 packs. Cosmic Eclipse, Vivid Voltage, Rebel Clash. This one, ooh, this one has a Dragonite coin. Very cool. All right. So we are definitely doing the Cosmic Eclipse last. We're definitely doing Vivid Voltage second to last. And no surprise, we're doing Rebel Clash first. But you know what? I could be surprised. Rebel Clash could have the best pulls. Who knows? We will in just a minute. And then after this, we got one item of celebrations that we're going to be opening. And you'll see what that is in just a minute. So I don't remember what the big cards are out of Rebel Clash. It's been a while since I've opened this. Caterpie, Galarian Corsola. Yeah, Corsola. Metapod, Burning Scarf, Oleana, Trubbish Reverse, Arcanine, non-holo rare. I do know, obviously, what the big card is out of Vivid, because we want that Rainbow Chunkachu. Ugh, I feel dirty for saying that. The Rainbow Giant Pikachu. We're not going to say the Chunkachu, because a certain other YouTuber says it that way, and I don't like him. If you guys don't know who that is JT Valor. I don't like the guy. I feel like a lot of his stuff isn't that genuine. And now that he's starting to do like pack openings on his channel, he takes away from some of us that, you know, I mean, I don't do it as consistent as I used to. I greatly admit that. But at the same time, it's like, dude, you're taking away from content creators that do nothing but Pokemon openings. That is an Indeedee, Reverse Hollow, Uncommon. Ooh! And we got a Rillaboom! We got a Rillaboom V! So we did get at least an Ultra so far. Rillaboom V. Oopsie. Yeah, if you're a content creator like he is for Pokemon Go, great. Like, don't try and branch out and do pack openings, because then you're going into the territory of other people that do nothing but pack openings. Like, that's not fair. Like, any stretch of the imagination. I have a Vivid Voltage code. That did not make it into its bag. Ooh, we got a little bit more gloss. I love it. Nincada, Pick-a-Pick, Poochyena, Rockruff, Blitzel, Oopsie. That was an Alistair. We got a Cramorant. Nessa. Flareon reverse rare. Very nice. And a Pikachu. So it's not the rainbow rare Pikachu, but it is a Pikachu nonetheless. I am looking for one more of the non-rainbow VMAXs to complete a page in my binder. I would really, really love that if I could find one more of those. I'll be glad for anything, though. I am actually considering, enjoy the code, going on to Whatnot and selling cards there. Ooh. Oh, I spoiled it for myself. I saw something on the side. Joltik, Ferroseed, Sandile, Seedot, Pick-a-Pick, Alistair, Matang, Kakuna. Got a League Staff reverse. It's rainbow for sure. I could see that, but I don't think it's the Pikachu. I feel like it might be the Galarian Darmanitan. It is the Galarian Darmanitan, but it is a rainbow rare Galarian Darmanitan. Technically our second rainbow of this opening, which is kind of wild if you think about it. That's very cool. Awesome. So out of 4 packs so far, we've hit 3 Ultras. That might mean that Cosmic Eclipse has nothing. But, you know, we got to have hope. The big cards out of this, obviously, there are some alt arts in here. One of the alt arts I do want to get is the Blastoise Piplup alt art, which I think is really, really cool. And if you're just tuning in, do not forget to drop a like down below. Show your support. I have been giving out codes on the regular, but do not ask for them in the comment section below. There you go. Have a Cosmic Eclipse code. I'm going to probably keep the last one for myself. Ooh. Okay, hold on. There's texture. It's not gloss, it's texture. Okay, hold on. Time out. There, go ahead and have that one. I don't know if that spoiled it for anybody. The other thing that the Cosmic Eclipse set had were in the reverse section there were, I don't know what they're actually called, but it's like the full art, like alt arts or not supporters, but they're like full art, like trainer and Pokemon cards. I really wish we would have pulled one right there, but we didn't, which is okay. But we've got texture. Snorunt, Rockruff, Deerling, Teddy Ursa, Golett. Wait, is this the set that has... This is the set that does have the Arceus, Palkia, and Dialga alt art as well. Ooh, that would be a nice one to pull. Flareon, Igglybuff, Will, Stoutland reverse rare. It looks like a supporter card. Oh, it's Professor Oak's setup. Wow. Our third full art supporter. And it's actually one that I personally like the look of this card. Professor Oak's setup, full art supporter. Wow. Out of 6 packs, we got 4 Ultras, 2 regular Vs, 1 Rainbow, and 1 full art supporter. That's wild. All right. Our last item that we will be opening in this stream, like I said, is Celebrations. It's a Pikachu V Union. Now, technically, right next to me, I do have the Pikachu V Union with the premium playmat. But I'm not going to be opening up that one quite yet. I will probably open that one up at a later date or on my own. I haven't fully decided yet. You guys can go ahead and have that code. That is probably to unlock the V Union card set. No! No, I dropped one of them. Dang it. I'll get those all... Where did you fall? Okay, good. It's not in the It's not in the point of any of my wheels, which is good. Just in case you didn't get a good look at it, there's the code one more time. Now it's in the trash. We'll take a look at those a little bit more individually. Actually, I mean, we won't really have to because they give us a jumbo card anyways. All right, let us get out our booster packs here, which is, I believe, 4 celebrations, 1 Darkness Ablaze, 1 Battle Styles. I know nobody likes Battle Styles. There's still the possibility of pulling a Tyranitar alternate Art V. So any opportunity I can get to try and pull that, I'm going to take it. And of course, the big card that you can always pull out of Darkness Ablaze is the Charizard VMAX. So we'll take a good look at that jumbo card in just a minute. So we'll get all my garbage settled over here. Like I said, thank God it's trash night because I opened up a lot of product recently for myself. And I've got a lot of cardboard that's got to go into recycling. So here's the jumbo with all the different Pikachus. So many different Pikachus. My favorite has to be this little derp dude right here and Surprise Cheeks right there. But that is an awesome V-Union card. Love the jumbos. Have a collection of them myself. And then, like I said, we have 4 packs of celebrations. We have the opportunity to get a Charizard. Or honestly, I'd love to pull another Umbreon Gold Star. And of course, Battle Styles and Darkness Ablaze. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Nobody likes Battle Styles, I know. But if we can somehow pull that full art Tyranitar, I'd be a happy camper. Enjoy the Battle Styles code. All right, Galarian, Mr. Mime, Fomantis, Spiro, Zubat, Cubone, Carnivine, Swordward, and Shilbert. Boo, Bisharp, Roly-Coly Reverse, and a Phalanx. All right, fine. No full art Tyranitar. We have the opportunity to get something good in here. Like I said before, if you didn't hear me the first time, this is a Charizard possibility where we can get a Charizard full art VMAX style. You got a Snubble, Bounsweet, Nickit, Larvitar, Galarian Darumaka, Struggle Gloves, Familiar Bell, with his Wireless, a Sinistea Reverse, and a Hoopa Hollow. Hey, I got a hollow out of one of the bonus packs. I'm happy. So yeah, back what I was saying about Whatnot. I would love to go on there and sell. If you guys want to let me know in the chat or in the comment section if you would, if you would purchase from me, I wouldn't be out of line. I wouldn't be, so many cards super high. I would be very fair about it. Anything that I know that has value to it, obviously, would be a little bit more expensive. But I would also have a bunch of other random stuff for sale as well. I'd have figures, I'd have pins, I'd have keychains, I'd have a lot of Pokemon related stuff going. We've got 4 packs of celebrations going up right now. And of course, like I said, we are looking for, give you guys the codes. I don't want any of the celebration codes. You guys can have all those. You're looking for starters. You're looking for Shiny Magikarp. You're looking for Tapu Lele, Umbreon Gold Star, Mewtwo EX, Gardevoir EX. There are so many different cards. And of course, the Mew V Gold, the Shiny Mew. But we get a Xerneas and a Lunala. Those were all psychics. Those are all psychic types. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. All right. We've got my boy Kyogre. We've got Evoltal. We've got Xerneas. And Full Art Professor's Research. Go ahead and have the code. If it's not enough that we had a Professor Oak setup pulled, we got Professor's Research pulled as well to go along with it. Just take a look at that for a second. If I can grab it. From one generation to another, same dude. Very cool. All right, second to last pack. Let's hope for some magic. We've got Reshiram. We've got a Zekrom. We've got Dialga and Lunala. So nothing doing on that pack. We've got one more chance for a throwback card and one more chance for the Golden Mew. Golden Mew would always be in the fourth spot. Anything throwback would be in the middle. All right, we got a Ho-Oh. We've got Xerneas. We've got Kyogre, which means we didn't get any throwback, which is fine. But it does look like we're going to end with something back here. We got a Surfing Pikachu VMAX. Very, very nice. Very nice way to end it off. I'm happy with that. And before we go into a recap, I just want to point this out. These are all Kyogres. Kyogre is my mascot. Kyogre is my favorite Pokemon. I've kept every single Kyogre I've gotten. I'm weird. I know. I think that's cool, though. All right. Like I said, we'll sleeve those after. But over here, we did get one holo. Now, this was out of a total of 8 regular packs, 4 celebrations, so 12 packs in total. We got one Hoopa EX, or excuse me, one Hoopa holo, my lord. We got 2 Vs, Pikachu and Rillaboom. We got 2 supporters, Professor Oak Setup at Professor's Research. We got a Full Art VMAX Pikachu and the Galarian Darmanitan VMAX as well. That is a total of 6 Ultras out of 12 packs. That's literally one every other pack, which is actually really good, plus a holo. So 7 hits. I think that's great. Plus what we got in the last one, which was 5 holos and 8 ultras. I think this was a very, very successful opening. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please make sure that you smash the like button down below and show your support for this channel. We really appreciate it. It'll show me that you want to see more content. We got 4 supporters. Holy crap. 4 supporters cards. That's wild. But yes, do not forget to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel for more. Let me know in the comments in the chat if you want to see me do anything on whatnot. And I will do my best to try and set something like that up. But with that, I'm going to get up out of here. I thank you guys for coming out and checking out today's live stream. I've been Anthony. You guys have been the best part of the Primal Crew, and I will catch you guys next time. So as always, I've been Anthony. You guys have been the best part of the Primal Crew. See you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.